Hello dear students, welcome to my class once again. I hope you are enjoying this time staying at home and taking care of your health as well, and more importantly taking care of your studies for the discussions that we are presenting in front of you. You are watching the videos again and again, and you are trying to understand these discussions. Today I have come with a new topic, with a new chapter, and this is the fifth chapter of your book, and it is about, today's discussion is on the pronoun. As I have written, as you can see on the board, today's discussion is about the pronoun and its kinds. Pronoun and its kinds. You already know what is a pronoun, you already know what a pronoun is. There are 8 parts of speech, in English grammar. Noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. So, pronoun is one of the 8 parts of speech. So, today in this class, in this chapter, we are going to discuss the pronoun and its kinds and its types. So, before discussing the kinds or the types of pronoun, let's try to understand what is a pronoun or what a pronoun actually is. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. In other words, we can say a pronoun is a word which is used in place of a noun or instead of a noun. Without writing or without repeating a particular noun, we write some other words. Without writing or without repeating some particular nouns, we write some other words, not to repeat the nouns. So, those words which we use to repeat nouns, to replace nouns, are called pronouns. So, I am saying once again, a pronoun is a word which is used instead of a noun or in place of a noun. A pronoun is a word which replaces a noun. So, we use pronouns in sentences while speaking or while writing to avoid repetition of nouns. We do not want to repeat the same noun again and again in a sentence while speaking or while writing. So, to not to repeat nouns, we use some words, and those are pronouns. So, a pronoun is a word which is used in place of a noun or instead of a noun. So this is what a pronoun is. But this chapter is about the kinds or the types of pronouns. There are, as I have written, you can see there are 9 kinds of pronouns or types of pronouns: personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, reflexive pronoun, emphatic pronoun, interrogative pronoun, then demonstrative pronoun. Pronoun space is not there, so I could not write. Demonstrative pronoun, indefinite pronoun, distributive pronoun, and the last one is relative pronoun. This chapter is only about the first kind or the first type, that is personal pronoun. I am not going to discuss all the 9 kinds or all the nine types here in this class. This chapter is only about the first one, that is personal pronoun. Personal pronoun. The other or the rest 8 kinds you will come to know in the next classes, in the next chapters. This class is only about personal pronoun. The first kind or the first type. So, before starting or before going to discuss, what a personal pronoun is or what are personal pronouns, it is very important to know how many kinds of persons are there in English, and then we shall come to know about personal pronouns. So, let us first categorize the persons. There are 3 persons in English: first person, second person, third person. So, under the category of personal pronoun, these three come: first person, second person, and third person. These are the three types of persons which come under personal pronouns. First person. So, before writing the pronouns which come under first person, then second person, and then third person, let's first try to understand what is first person and what is second person and what is third person. The person who is saying or speaking a sentence, the person who is speaking a sentence is first person. The person who is saying something, the person who is speaking a sentence, the person who is speaking a sentence is first person, and the person who first person, the person to whom, with whom the first person is talking to, the person to whom the first person is talking, that person. If for example I am talking to somebody, I am speaking to somebody, so I am the first person, and the person I am talking to, that person will be second person. And if I am talking about another person with the second person, if I am talking about another person, that person is third person. So the person who is speaking is first person. The first person is speaking to, the first person is speaking to is second person, and the first person is speaking about is third person. For example, as I said, I am talking to somebody, so I am first person. I am speaking something, I am telling something, I am first person, and the person I am talking to is second person. And if I am talking about another person with second person, if I am talking about another person with the second person, then that person is third person. So I think you have become clear, regarding this, what is first person, what is second person, and what is third person. Now let's write clearly how many first persons are there, which pronouns come under first person, which pronouns come under second person, and which pronouns come under third person. Under the category of first person, we have I, we, me, my, mine, then our, ours, us. So these pronouns come under first person. These pronouns come under first person. They indicate the person who is speaking. These pronouns indicate the person who is speaking. They are first persons: I, we, me, my, mine, our, ours, us. So here in first person, actually the root words are, the root pronouns are I and we. Me has come from I, my has again come from I, mine has come from I, and our, ours, us, these pronouns have come from we. I is singular, I means one person, it is singular. We is plural, it indicates more than one. And then second person, in second person we have you, your, yours. These three pronouns come under the category of second person because they indicate the person the first person is speaking to. So, they come under second person. This you, this is the main root word. This you indicates or this indicates, this means both singular and plural. This you may mean only one person, this you may indicate more than one also. It is, I mean, looking at the sentence, after reading the sentence, you will easily understand whether it is indicating one person or more than one persons. So, it indicates both singular and plural. Your, again it has come from you, yours has again come from you. So, these three are second persons. They indicate the person the first person is speaking to. They indicate the person the first person is speaking to. So, they are second person. Then the next and the last one is third person. So, third person, what I said, third person is I mean the person about whom the first person is talking about or speaking about. The person about whom the first person is speaking about or talking about. Third person is not the person the first person is speaking to or talking to. Third person is that person about whom the first person is talking about. Third person. So, which are the pronouns that come under the category of third person? He, she, they, it, him, his, her, hers, them, theirs, then its. So, these are the pronouns which come under the category of third person because they indicate persons about whom the first person is speaking. So, they indicate the persons the first person is speaking about. So, that is why they are third persons. He, she, they, it, him, his, her, hers, them, theirs, its. So, here again in third person, in the case of third person, he is singular, it indicates only one person, and his has actually come from he. Then him again, him has also come from he. Then she is also third person, but it is singular, it indicates only one person. Hers, her, these two are related to she. Then the next one is they. They is also third person, but it is plural. They means more than one. They indicates more than one person. It is not singular, it is plural. So, them, theirs, these two are related to they. Then it is also a third person. It indicates a person sometimes. And its has come from this, it is related to it. So, these are person, first person, second person and third person. In first person we got these pronouns. In first person we got these pronouns. And I said which one is singular, which one is plural. And what is the first person? I said the person who is speaking or saying a sentence is first person, and the first person is speaking to or talking to, that person is second person. And third person, as I said, third person is that person the first person is speaking about or talking about, that person is third person. So, I have written here all the and these are personal pronouns, because they indicate, all these pronouns, whether it is first person, second person or third person, all these pronouns indicate person, all these pronouns indicate person, and that is why they are named as a personal pronoun. So, we have almost come to the end of this discussion. The chapter is about personal pronoun. There are 9 kinds, as I said, there are 9 kinds. This chapter is only about personal pronoun. There are 8 more kinds or types. We shall come to know, or I shall discuss these 8 remaining kinds in the next classes, in the next discussions. So, I think you have come to know, you have got a clear idea about personal pronoun. Yes, this is it. I think you have understood it. So, before I conclude, just have a look at what I discussed, and then I shall conclude my class today. A pronoun is a word which is used in place of a noun. A pronoun is a word which is used in place of a noun. A pronoun is a word which replaces a noun. Is called a pronoun is a word which replaces a noun. And there are kinds. There are 9 kinds. Personal pronoun is of 9 kinds, of 9 types. The first one is personal pronoun, and in this chapter I discussed only personal pronoun. And all these pronouns are personal pronouns because they indicate person. And categorically I have written here which pronouns are first persons, which are second persons, which are third persons. And I have also said, this is the last time I am repeating, first person is the person who is speaking a sentence, and second person is that person the first person is speaking to or talking to, and third person is that person about whom the first person is speaking or talking. Or in other words, we can say the person about whom the first person is talking is third person. So, I hope you have understood what are personal pronouns. Still, if there is any kind of questions in your mind, if there is any kind of confusions, you can write your questions or confusions in the comment section to let me know, and I shall be there to answer your questions. Till then, take care of your studies, stay at home, and watch the video again and again, and do let me know your questions. I shall be there to answer. Thank you.